Imagine a kung fu master whose power is so unstoppable that no fighter on earth can defeat him. No, I'm not joking. This is actually real. Today, we are going to talk about some people who have pushed beyond all their limits and transformed into something like superhumans. Each of them is a living legend. Some are so strong that they could flip an entire table during a hostage situation, while others can defeat multiple attackers without missing a single strike. But first, let's talk about a man who is one of the tallest people in the world. Peter is known as the tallest bodybuilder on Earth, standing at 7 feet 2 inches tall. Did you know Peter is 5 inches taller than half-Thor Julius Bjornsson, also known as the Mountain from Game of Thrones? Yes, that mountain, whose name came from his gigantic size and body. Peter is even bigger than the mountain in physical stature, yet his height is not due to any genetic or hormonal problem. You could say he is a perfectly healthy giant. After Peter's story, let's move to a man whose strength has made him a legend worldwide. Eddie Hall, weighing nearly 200 kilograms, is like a walking mountain, truly a unique creation of nature. He wrote his name in golden letters in the British Strongest Man competitions. In 2016, he became the first person ever to deadlift 500 kilograms, shocking the entire world. And it's not just his deadlifting ability. Even his punching power seems superhuman. Every punch he throws feels like the force of a speeding train. It may well be the strongest punch on Earth. Eddie's punch is so terrifying that if he hits you once, you might never come back. But if you think Eddie's hands are the deadliest, then you clearly haven't seen Buakaw. Buakaw is a Muay Thai master from Thailand, famous worldwide for his destructive kicking ability. He has been champion in 3 major competitions around the world. Opponents constantly crumble under his devastating kicks and powerful right hook. With 73 knockouts and 241 victories, he has established himself as a legend in martial arts. Imagine this, at 42 years old, Buakaw is still competing in the ring, and his power seems endless. His kicks are so dangerous that opponents don't even have the courage to stand in front of him. He is a superstar in the Muay Thai world, whose strength and skill have taken him to extraordinary heights. Now let's talk about someone whose shooting skills amaze even the best shooters in the world. That man is none other than Jerry McCulloch. Jerry is one of the greatest shooters alive. His precision is so sharp that it feels unreal. Watching his speed and accuracy makes it seem like he could embarrass professional snipers. His shooting is so precise that hitting a headshot from 25 meters away within milliseconds is no big deal for him. Every shot, every strike is an easy target hit for him. Even with multiple targets in front of him, his hands never shake. But imagine your bullets run out, and now you must face someone like Frederick Perrin, a true knife master. He is one of the best knife throwers in the world. His skill is so incredible that he can hit targets with knives in the blink of an eye. Every knife he throws is precise and terrifying. His mastery with knives has made him stand above the rest. With hands, feet, hair, everything, he can hit his target flawlessly. Now let's move to Musashi. This warrior shocked the world with the speed of his sword. Yes, he is so fast that he can slice an arrow perfectly in half in midair. His extraordinary skill has made him known as a modern-day Viking. His strength, courage, and physical ability are unmatched. His swordsmanship makes him nearly unbeatable. Next is Levin Saganishvili, the man with the biggest and strongest hands in the world. His hands are so huge and powerful that opponents fear standing against him. In competitive arm wrestling, he dominates so completely that rivals often give up halfway through. His massive arms are symbols of raw power. Honestly, who would want to face such hands? Then comes James Jane, a master of the bow and arrow. He can hit the bullseye with perfect accuracy every time. His arrows are so precise that opponents have no chance to escape. Not only with arrows, but he can also hit targets using pens or ninja-style techniques. His power has turned him into an unstoppable weapon. In fact, he himself is a weapon. Then there is a special Russian agent whose gun speed is so fast that attackers don't even realize what happened. His shooting skill and reload speed are so incredible that enemies fall to the ground one by one. Even when he reloads, your eyes can barely follow the speed of his hands. Finally, we come to the Shaolin Kung Fu Master. This master is the symbol of invincibility. His body is so strong that even a heavy bamboo pole cannot bring him down. Through years of intense training, his neck and entire body have become nearly indestructible. His strength and techniques have made him an unstoppable warrior. Very few people can ever reach the level of a Shaolin master, and to gain such skill requires sacrifices beyond imagination, something you may have already seen in our previous video.
But the real question is, are these people born extraordinary, or are they made through pain, discipline, and years of sacrifice? The truth is, none of them became legends overnight. Behind every powerful punch, every perfect shot, and every unstoppable kick lies a story of suffering that most people could never endure. While the world was sleeping, they were training. While others were relaxing, they were pushing their bodies beyond human limits. Take Eddie Hall, for example. To lift the impossible weights, he trained until his muscles tore, his body collapsed, and his mind screamed to quit. Yet he kept going. Buakaw spent countless years kicking heavy bags, hard trees, and sharpening his body through brutal Muay Thai training until his legs became weapons. The Shaolin masters trained from childhood, balancing on narrow poles, striking stone walls, and meditating for hours to control pain and fear. Their strength was not magic, it was earned through suffering. Even the greatest shooters like Jerry Mikulik practiced thousands upon thousands of shots until speed became instinct. What looks impossible to us is simply repetition perfected over many years. And perhaps the most dangerous among them are the blade masters, knife throwers and swordsmen trained with deadly focus, where one small mistake can cause injury or death. Yet they continue until their movements become flawless. These legends teach us something important. The human body has limits, but the human mind often has none. When discipline becomes stronger than excuses, ordinary people can become extraordinary. Maybe you and I cannot lift 500 kilograms or break targets in seconds, but in our own lives, we all face battles: fear, failure, weakness, doubt. And just like these warriors, if we train ourselves every day, step by step, we can become stronger than we ever imagined. Because real power is not only in muscles or weapons. Real power is controlling yourself, mastering your mind, and refusing to give up when life gets hard. So the next time you see a living legend, remember, they were once ordinary too. The only difference is, they never stopped fighting.
But there is something even more fascinating than their strength, the mindset that created them. Most people see the final result, the giant muscles, lightning speed, deadly accuracy, and fearless confidence. But very few see the years of loneliness, discipline, and sacrifice hidden behind the scenes. Every legend begins as an ordinary person. They were not born champions. They were once weak, tired, inexperienced, and doubted by others. Some were laughed at, some were underestimated, and some failed again and again. But instead of quitting, they used every insult, every defeat, and every hardship as fuel. Imagine waking up before sunrise every day while the world still sleeps. No applause, no cameras, no fame, just pain, sweat, and repetition. Thousands of punches, thousands of kicks, endless hours of lifting, running, striking, aiming, and learning. This is the hidden world where champions are made. Take Eddie Hall. People remember the 500-kilogram deadlift, but they don't remember the years of pain behind it. Heavy training pushed his body to dangerous limits. His heart raced like an engine, blood vessels burst in his eyes, and every session demanded more than most people could tolerate. Yet he accepted that pain, because greatness has a price. Then think about Buakaw. His kicks look effortless in the ring, but behind them were years of brutal Muay Thai conditioning. Repeated strikes against pads, bags, and endless sparring sessions hardened his body. His speed and timing were built from thousands of battles and training, long before he entered the spotlight. Now imagine the Shaolin masters. Their discipline goes beyond fighting. They train mind and body together. Hours of meditation, balance drills, body conditioning, breathing control, and complete focus. They learn not only how to strike, but how to remain calm in chaos. That is why they appear almost superhuman, because they master themselves first. And then come the masters of precision. Shooters like Jerry Mikulik make impossible speed look easy, but speed without control is useless. They practice until every motion becomes automatic. Draw, aim, fire, reload, repeat. What seems like talent is often millions of tiny corrections repeated over years. Sword masters and knife throwers live in another world entirely. Their margin for error is almost zero. One mistake can mean injury. So they train with total concentration. Their eyes judge distance instantly, their hands move without hesitation, and their minds remain calm under pressure. But here is the greatest secret of all. Physical strength alone does not make a legend. Many strong people fail because their minds are weak. The true champions learn to continue when tired, stay focused when afraid, and rise again after failure. Mental endurance is what separates heroes from everyone else. In our own lives, battles may look different. We may not fight in rings or lift mountains of steel. Our enemies may be laziness, fear, heartbreak, stress, failure, or self-doubt. Yet the same rule applies. Discipline defeats weakness. Daily effort defeats excuses. Patience defeats frustration. You do not need to be the tallest bodybuilder, the strongest man, or the fastest shooter to become powerful.
Wake up and improve yourself one day at a time. Learn a skill, build your health, strengthen your mind. Keep moving when others stop. Because greatness is rarely dramatic in the beginning. It starts quietly. One workout, one lesson, one practice session, one refusal to quit. Then over time, those small victories become unstoppable momentum. So when you watch these living legends, don't only admire their power, admire the journey, admire the pain they endured, the discipline they protected, and the mindset that never surrendered. Because deep inside every ordinary person is hidden potential waiting to be awakened. The difference between average and legendary is often just one decision repeated every single day. Never give up.